Hello everybody, welcome back to wolfeei. It is me, after doing a lot of work today. I just almost completed my household task of vacuuming the entire house. Yes, everything. My mom was like, hey, we do a little bit of trolling. Let's let our son, while he's home alone, vacuum clean the entire house. And I almost finished that. The reason I didn't finish is because my vacuum cleaner ran out of battery. So I'll do this, do that again after this recording. Anyways, today, I gathered info on every single new Rising participant, mostly from Twitter. I did this on stream. The stream took 4 hours. To be fair, an hour and a half of that was not about researching people. But still, two and a half hours of researching players. Took a while. It was a lot. Okay, it was a lot. At the end, I was losing energy at a rapid rate because of how much it reminded me of frickin' school, man. The suffering, the pain, it flashed before my eyes. But I have info on everyone. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with a lot of the people, I have some little fun info, little fun facts about every single player and about some of the teams. That might help you discover them further. Just in case something that I mentioned sparks your interest, boom, you found yourself a POV or a person to check out during the upcoming week of them doing practice stuff, because it's a week until the MCC, pretty much. First, shout out to Nukery, for gathering everybody's pronouns. This one is slightly outdated. I've updated them on my thing. Flashbang, boom. That's a lot of info. So yeah, shout out to Nuke for doing this. Really cool. And now we will get into the info. I'm gonna predict this takes about 10 minutes to get through, but it might take longer. I'm gonna try to be a little bit quick. Okay, let's start. So, starting with the red team. Red is what I would consider a medium-sized team. You've got Milkberry, who's Australian, uses she, her pronouns. They cried after Barbie, the movie, after watching that. Nobody loves them. It's all lies according to the TwitchCon clip, and they're on the Caboodle SMP. Pyrocythe, Australian, he, they. Disgusting, according to a tweet. He said something stupid about, like, fluids or whatever. Also on the Caboodle SMP. He's good at PvP, but bad at, because of his ping. Because he's Australian. Sinahe, Finnish, she, they, has tattoos, and someone complimented them. Likes anime, made a tweet fanboying over one of the animes, is an artist, and has a terrible sleep schedule. Linku, Australian, uses he, they pronouns, hates streaming, which is a joke, is on the Caboodle SMP, and is a jar of sauce, which was a joke from Twitter that I wanted to mention for some reason. Alright, that's the red team. Mostly Australian, with a Finnish person. Orange team, small creator team. I think all of them have below 1,000 followers or something like that. They have an SMP called Channel 64 SMP. Arrington is from the USA, uses he, him pronouns, talks about micro video editing a lot, is a perfectionist, as said themselves. Sounds like Robert Ross according to me, and they make skins. P-Porp is from the UK, they, them, is on the Battlecraft SMP, wants someone to make a good micro parody song, is a builder, and hates chickens. Binish from the USA, he, him, has a cat called Locky, Lakey, whatever, likes flowers, I think, because they posted multiple pictures with flowers on Twitter, makes block palettes, which is really cool, has ADHD, which is not as cool, but maybe, unless they like it, I doubt it though, and likes hot drinks. They talk about going to a barista a lot. Loki OLR is from the USA, he, him, is 43 years old, which I think is now the oldest MCC participants ever. Is a part-time game developer, which is really cool. So making content for over 21 years. According to themselves, very lonely, and they're also family-friendly. Yellow team is a large team, since they are from the Yogscast. Individually, I don't think it would be considered a super large team, but because they are part of the Yogscast, which is a very, very well-known group of people, I consider them a large team because they are known by a lot of people. So that's why. First, you got Harry, he's from the UK, he, him, he's 27 years old, has a dog named Pepper, is a Vault Hunters player on the Vault Hunters SMP, and he really loves Pepper. All of his tweets were about Pepper, pretty much, which is super cool, but I couldn't learn much about Harry, because he only tweets about Pepper. But great. Shadow at Noon, Canadian, she, her, 26 years old, loves Zelda, does Twitch radio shows, which is really cool, and also bakes, which is dope. Ravs from the UK, he, him, 30 years old, goes to the gym, which is dope, likes Hamilton, likes Seals, which is awesome, addicted to watching people react to songs he likes for the first time. Same. And then Sarah from the UK, she, her, is a TikToker for the Oxcast, also a Swiftie, the first of many, went to university for journalism and liked the Eurovision, despite being American, I think. They might live in, I can't tell. Either they're from the US, they might actually not be from the UK. I think they live in the UK. They might be American. But something, they never watched Eurovision, watched it for the first time, and liked it. There's like an Ariana Grande gif attached to it. And based, Eurovision is awesome. Alright, that's the yellow team. Lime team is another small creator team. I think also all below 1,000 followers. They're in the Boxcraft community Minecraft server made by Wadebox. First, you got Nominal Gravy, is from Ireland. He, him, has a cat. I don't remember if the cat has a name. I think it does. I just forgot to put the name. But they have a cat. Plays Dungeons and Dragons. Drinks alcohol competitively, from what I could tell. And 100% completed Elden Ring, which is incredibly impressive. Then Whitebox from the UK. He, him, is a digital producer and edit assistant, which is really cool. Loves tea. Self-proclaimed bad gamer. Actively talks in the community Discord for MCC, so if you want to talk with Wadebox, join the MCC Discord and look in the event chat. I'm pretty sure you'll see Wadebox chat in there from time to time. And then is also said themselves as a fun fact that they are genuinely addicted to celery, which I personally wouldn't agree with because, I mean, they might be addicted. I don't like celery, but if they do, that's awesome. Next up, Nomad of the World is from the US. He, moving soon, which is interesting, but hey, I wish them good luck with that. I hope that their move is successful before Rising. They seem very confident from some of the tweets they've made, which is very cool. They enjoy Friday Night Funkin' because they retweeted a bunch of stuff about one of the mods, and they're queer and they have a girlfriend, which is you know, impressive compared to most microplayers. Cool. Chaos Corpse from the UK, he, him, is an amateur voice actor, seemed to be partnered with SCP the game, I think, or something. They mentioned SCP something partner. I don't know if that's the actual SCP game. If so, that's freaking awesome. And also plays Dungeons and Dragons. Alright, next up, Green. This is a Brazilian team. They are medium-sized. 2 of them are large creators, 2 of them are small creators, from what I could tell. The large creators being Wendy Jr. and Caramello. Wendy Jr., she, her, 18, gay, peels potatoes, is a Stardew Valley content creator, which is really cool. Listens to Billie Eilish and Corpse, or at least they're a fan of Corpse, which was pretty interesting from the tweet they posted. They're a fan of the QSMP and also Gravity Falls, which is their character is what they're based off of. Wendy is a character from Gravity Falls. Caramello, she, her, is an artist, a QSMP fan, and a TikToker. Calolinda, she, her, is also a Swiftie, a QSMP fan, helps with the CSMP, and is a comfort streamer. And then P. Izato is she, her, younger than 18. They're a minor, didn't specify what specific age, but they're below the age of 18. They are gay, they're a studyholic, they're an artist, an animator, and a fan of the QSMP. This entire team is a fan of the QSMP, so QSMP enjoyers, go watch this team if you understand Portuguese. Alright, next up, Cyan team. This is a medium-sized team. Mid-Mystic is large, the rest are small from what I could tell. Maybe 4C is somewhat larger because they make lifesteal SMP content. I didn't check their YouTube, but this team is, I think, a medium-sized team. Could maybe be medium-large-ish area. They're also all on an SMP called the Eclipse SMP, which I think is relatively well-known. 4C VIT is he, him, is on the lifesteal SMP. They can drive. They're also a liar because they lied about not getting in to Rising, just like some other people. They're making a public texture pack. I don't know if they're still doing that, but they tweeted a lot about making a public texture pack. They love learning about new editing, which is based, and they keep talking about steak. Mid-Mystic, she, her, 19 years old, is also on the lifestyle SMP, and they wear glasses. Ulrich he, him, editor for the Lifesteal, for some of the Lifesteal SMP members. Namely, I heard Spoke in there, or saw Spoke. I imagine there's multiple. They tried beating Undertale and have not succeeded yet, I think. Their grandma has an RGB keyboard, which might be a joke, but if not, that's dope. J-Horse, he, him, is an enjoyer of Pokemon, which is incredibly based. Shares a birthday with Walter White and gets very silly on Twitter. If you want to see some wacky stuff being tweeted, go scroll on their Twitter to like 2022 and further. You'll see some interesting stuff. Alright, next up, Aqua Team. This is a medium-sized team, maybe medium-small. Sandwich Lord is mid-sized, and Neb works on all things MCC, which, if we count the Yogs cast for being big because they're part of the Yogs cast, then Neb should count because he's part of all things MCC, which is a well-known channel, so that makes them medium-sized, maybe small-medium. And this entire team consists of MCC Island grinders, which is incredibly scary. First you got Neb, he, him, works for the All Things MCC channel, and still uses Snapchat, which is yucky, and they're also an editor for All Things MCC and other stuff. I'm pretty sure Neb also edited their application, which looked really good. Then there's Sandwich Lord, he, him, he's British, 17 years old, he's a daily streamer, he's insane at parkour, and he loves Wolfie Mogul Mail. FaZe Ray, he, him, trans, chronic Twitch chatter, cracked at Minecraft, and an artist. Emily B. Normal, she, her, 19, trans, British, and a Minecraft event player. Onto the blue team. This would be considered a large team. Pretty sure Lagundo, Mongo, and Brock are all large on YouTube, and Tanisha is pretty large when it comes to Twitch, or this is at least a medium-sized creator on Twitch, if we're looking in comparative terms to the other teams. And yeah, so this is a large team. This is a hardcore Minecraft team. I think they're all in the same SMP, or maybe not, but they're at least seem to be very good friends within the Minecraft hardcore space. And together as a team, they've survived over a total of 20,725 Minecraft days, which is a lot. Lagundo, he, him, 34 years old, full-time content creator, has 2 kids, makes Minecraft movies, according to himself. I think he's talking about really long Minecraft videos with a lot of story and stuff behind them, which could be considered a movie. Has survived over 1,000 days in hardcore, co-founded the Deceit and the Dominion SMP, took part in the One Shot SMP and the Vault SMP. Switchback Mongo, he, him, is obsessed with Minecraft, is a skater, an architect, and also cinnamon roll. I don't know exactly what cinnamon roll means, but they call themselves a cinnamon roll. They're a hardcore builder, and they're also a speedrunner. That's going to be the carry of the team, as far as I'm aware. Then you've got Not Brock. He, him, 26 years old, is an insanely good builder, as you could see from the application. Very impressive. Is a self-proclaimed strategist and a full-time Minecraft YouTuber. Then you've got Tanisha, who's Australian. She, her, longest surviving female Minecraft hardcore player, which is incredibly impressive. Is the Twitch streamer of the team, and is a blue beanie wearer. Alright, on to the purple team. This is a medium-sized team. I think all of them range between like 10 to 20k followers, which is pretty much the definition of a medium-sized team, which is sick. Lynn Rose from New Zealand. She, her, bad at sleeping, just like I think Sinaha from the red team. Used to be a Bedwars streamer but quit, and also lives on MCC Island, which means that they just play on there a lot, just like the Aqua team. Then you've got Bubble Brook. She, her, is Arrow Ace, is PG-ish, is on the Genesis SMP, and their storytelling and characters are very good, according to one of their viewers who came into my chat. Then you've got Christina. She, they, 24 years old. I wrote down ill day. I don't remember exactly what that means anymore, but I wrote down ill day. Yeah, don't remember what that means, but ill day. Bedwars player. They're a Swiftie, but like for real, like there was a lot of Taylor Swift related content on their Twitter. Has a full-time job. Loves baseball and vodka lemonade. The Mets, baby, we love the Mets. There was like a Mets logo on there, and seems to like the beach and or swimming. There was a lot of pictures of them near bodies of water, which, I mean, that's cool. At least they go outside. And then you got Spelda, she, her, 18 years old, has red hair, which is incredibly based, spends too much money on cute stickers, is a Valorant player, and could be a makeup artist. I think they made a tweet about, like, in my makeup artist arc, or thinking about makeup artist, and they had some stuff with, like, them doing makeup, which looked pretty solid. So, yeah, potentially makeup enjoyer, probably, I think. And then finally, you got the pink team. This is the Pirates team, Yar! And this is also a large team. Grace, I think, has like 100 or 200,000 followers, somewhere in between there. All of Sleepy, I know, is pretty large as well. I know Oppo and Akko also range in like the, I think, 50 to 100k range. I could be wrong. So all of these guys are all very established streamers. So yeah, Oppo uses all pronouns. I think Oppo is bi, but I could be wrong. I know when I met Oppo, Oppo was bi. I don't know if that's been updated or changed as of recent. If so, I apologize. I just know, I also couldn't see it on Twitter, maybe I'm blind. I just know that when I met Oppo in a Greninja UHC, no, survival games event, Oppo was bisexual, because that was his like little PNG tuber or whatever, or VTuber, whatever he had. I had like a little bi flag next to it. Oppo also co-owns POW Creations together with Owen's Juice, who I hope most of you also know. Oppo was on the Outsiders SMP and on Rats SMP, and Oppo is awesome because I met him in person. Then there's Grace. Grace uses she, they. Grace is 20 years old, tall for a woman according to herself, 5'7". Whoa. I mean, to be completely honest, 5'7" for a woman is indeed pretty tall. They're a comfy streamer. I think I meant to say comfort streamer, but they're a comfy streamer as well. Grace was on the Outsiders SMP, and Grace is also awesome because I met her. And then there's Akko, uses he, they, and star. I think there was another pronoun related to star that I couldn't find or couldn't remember, but that is new to me, so I don't really know how that works. But yeah, he, they, star, 21 years old, makes music with Verb, also known as Just Verb, is a very tall individual, pretty close to my height, actually, which is quite tall. I think it's like 6'4", 6'5". I'm pretty sure he's from New Zealand, but I know he's from New Zealand, but I think he also went to the US at some point, but then also lives in the UK now. But I think he's from New Zealand. It might have been Australia, either Australia or New Zealand. He was on the Outsiders SMP and on the Rats SMP, and Akko is also awesome, because I met him. And then there's, finally, Olive Sleepy. Uses they, them, any, and all pronouns. 22 years old, is a variety streamer, was on the Tom Yinit Lover Host, which is where I think most people were introduced to Olive Sleepy. They also won that one, by the way. Olive was also on the Rats SMP. They have wicked music taste. I'm not sure, because I saw like a tweet that had like weird winding like icons in the song name. I can't really tell. And Olive is also awesome because I met them. Alright, that's everyone. I hope you are now more introduced to every single player for MCC Rising 2. If you have any more questions, don't ask me, because this is all I know. But you can find out yourself. Go find your POV. I hope you can find someone that appeals to what you enjoy. If you're a lifestealer, go look at Cyan. If you're a comfort streamer, there's plenty of teams. If you're a frickin', I don't know, silly Billy, go watch every single team. I don't know. I hope you can find your POV. And that's it for me. I will be playing in Black Horse tomorrow. If you're still here, thank you for watching this far. I will be playing in Black Horse tomorrow. Go watch. Thank you for watching. Goodbye!